Okay, so dilations and similar figures. So dilations is when a shape is enlarged or reduced to create a similar image. And then I added this extra thing. It's going to change in size. It's not going to be the same size anymore. Similar is not congruent, meaning not equal. And you'll see that symbol, but alike. They'll have the same shape, same angles, but they'll have a different size. So if I have this triangle right here, that's A, B, C, and then I have 8, 6, and 10. And then if I had this one, and this was D, E, F. So to write similar, you could say triangle A, B, C is similar so notice A and D look like they're the right angle. So if I list A first, then D would have to be listed first in the other one. So it's triangle D. And then notice I went A, B, C. So I'm going to list 16, 12, and 20. So triangle A, B, C. So notice A to B is 8, D to E is 16. So D, then I would go E, and then F. So I went up a leg, down the hypotenuse, up a leg, down the hypotenuse. So D, E, F. And the order is important. Order is important. So that means angle A is similar to D and B, E, C, F. Okay? Now, a lot of times when you're talking about similar, you'll see them set something up. So if we look at side AB, it's 8. Side DE is 16. So if you divide those, and actually I just wrote that backwards. Sorry. If you need to borrow whiteout, borrow whiteout. Oh, I can't get it to white out. There it goes. So you actually want to do 16 divided by 8. The new divided by old. So this is new divided by old. 16 divided by 8 is 2. Notice, let's do 10 divided by 20. That one you should be able to see pretty easily. 10 divided by, or 20 divided by 10 equals 2. And 12 divided by 6 is 2. So notice they all have to have the same ratio. So you'll actually see where they'll get set up as 16 over 8 has to equal 20 over 10. So notice the new went on top, the old went on bottom, and you've got to match them up with the corresponding. Okay, so those are similar. Now let's see if a different set is similar. So if I have 10, 8, 16, and 3, 4, 2. So we'll do 3 divided by 10. 4 divided by 16. And 2 divided by 8. So, and notice you can tell like this is that slanted side. So even if this triangle was twisted, that like you have to look at the longest side has to match up to the longest side, the middle side, or the slant, like the way the slant works is important. So we do 10 divided by 3 is 3.33. And for, that's 0.33, sorry. 3 divided by 10. I'm not feeling very well this morning, so I'm struggling a little bit setting things up. So it's 0.3. 4 divided by 16 is 0.25. And then 2 divided by 8 is 0.25. So there's only one that's off, but as soon as one is off, then the triangles are not similar. Okay, something else that I want to make sure gets written in our notebook. So if we're talking about dilations, and I should have not flipped yet, this is a dilation. This one changed shape. They're similar. So you notice it's a similar image, but it was enlarged. Okay? So when you look at that, that was called a scale factor of 2. So when you divide these side lengths, 16 divided by 8 was 2. 20 divided by 10 was 2. 12 divided by 6, that's 2. So a scale factor of 2 means the image is an enlargement and is 2 times larger. So we took 16 and divided by 8. It gave me 2, which means that's how much it multiplied by. So that's why it had a scale factor of 2. If it has a scale factor of 1/2, means the image is a reduction. And is 1/2 or half the size. So if I said that this was A, B, C, and that this is A prime, B prime, and C prime, this is a reduction. Remember, this is the pre-image, this is the image, so it got smaller. Okay, and the same thing go for coordinates. So if I had a triangle at, this is going to be point A, so A is going to be at 0, 2, B is going to be at 2, -1, C is going to be at -2, -2. So B is at 2, -1, C is at -2, -2, and then I want to do a scale factor of 2. So then to find the new one, I'm going to do each point times 2. So I'm going to do 0 times 2, 2 times 2, and that will give me the new point. 0 times 2 is 0, comma, 2 times 2 is 4. Then I'm going to do the same thing. 2 times 2 and -1 times 2. 2 times 2 is 4. Negative 1 times 2 would be negative 2. So remember up here, it's 2 times larger, so you're going to multiply by 2. C, I would do negative 2 times 2, sorry, ignore that, and negative 2 times 2. Negative 2 times 2 would be negative 4. Negative 2 times 2 is negative 4 as well. So this is going to be A prime, B prime, C prime. So then my new point would be 0, 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So that would be A prime. B prime is at 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Negative 1, 2. And C prime is at negative 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4, negative 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So notice that triangle is 2 times bigger. So the scale factor, this number tells you to multiply by 2. So that is dilations and similar figures. So just make sure that you remember if it has a scale factor of 2, that you multiply all of the points by 2, and that's what I wrote out here. So multiply by 2. And then that gives you your new points. And it should get bigger. So A prime is bigger than the triangle A. Okay.